The bot issue surrounding Team Fortress 2 is unfortunately nothing new. For those of you who don't know, TF2 has been suffering from a huge cheater bot crisis for the past 6 years, and Valve, the creator of the game, did not do enough to stop them, and by now has basically given up on the game. 2 years ago, the TF2 community did a peaceful protest asking Valve to do something with Team Fortress 2, and at first it seemed like they listened, but then nothing happened. So now, the TF2 community has started a new movement called Fix TF2, which focuses completely on the bot crisis and is much more organized than the original Save TF2 protest was. People can support this new movement by spreading the word all around the internet, and maybe in real life too, with the Fix TF2 hashtag, and by signing the petition over at unsaid.tf, which is a website that was made just for this movement. Additionally, the community has started leaving negative reviews on TF2's Steam page, which, while might scare away new players, is a much more direct way of telling Valve that they need to take action. Some people, including me, are also doing a boycott. We are not buying any items, cases or keys from the Manco store or the Steam market. Now I want to turn directly to Valve and share my opinion on this whole situation. I think what's happening here is just really sad, and if I'm being honest, disgraceful. Valve, the multi-billionaire company which houses the greatest minds in video game development, is ignoring a community that has been loyal to them for the past 17 years. This is the classic corporate overlord bad guy situation, but the difference here is that you, the developers, could change that. Due to Valve's work rules, you would be completely free to change this situation, but you're not doing it. The petition over at save.tf that I mentioned earlier at the time of recording has reached 260,000 signatures, and while I unfortunately cannot confirm that all of them were made by separate people, even if the real number is lower, you're still ignoring tens of thousands of people's requests for help. And while the implementation of vScript and the 64-bit update was a good addition, it's not worth much if we still cannot play the game, at least not on casual servers. The main issue hasn't been addressed and the game is suffering greatly because of that. You guys could do against this situation. You could be once again the heroes of the industry by giving the game, and not just this game but also, for example, CS2, a new and working anti-cheat. We know that touching the source spaghetti is no easy task, but the payoff for it would be greatly worth it. You'd get a playable game. So get on this issue. We are aware that Deadlock is going to be the new hot thing that Valve will be releasing, and while it's good that you are working on something completely new for the first time in 10 years, the issues engulfing TF2 and Counter-Strike 2 should not and cannot be ignored because of that. So please Valve, please work on your game, on our game, get it into a consistently playable state. Give us a real solution, let that be a new anti-cheat or some other way to get rid of the bots for good, and then afterwards I'm sure we'll be a lot happier for you if Deadlock is gonna be a success. That's basically what I wanted to say. If you, the reviewer, want to support our cause, please go over at save.tf, sign the petition. It would mean a lot to us and you would contribute to a great cause. The organizers' plan is to actually forward each and every signature to Valve at a later date. And if you have gotten the desire to help us even more, please spread awareness, make posts on any website with preferably the FixTF2 or SaveTF2 hashtags, spread evidence of this whole thing, let that be pictures or short videos so it cannot be ignored. Maybe even make a video like this, even if you're not a big content creator like me, it would help our cause greatly. And leave a negative review on TF2's Steam page, because that's where Valve is most likely to listen to us. I also highly encourage everyone to join the boycott. Don't give money to Valve from TF2. Thank you a lot for listening. If you are supportive of this whole thing, you are partially the reason that the game is still alive. So thank you, and bye.